Welcome back to Tango Tasters. It's Ian Matthews here as always, and in this video I'd like to show you a little bit about the drawing section, specifically the highlighters. It's a bit of an overlooked section of Tango Teach, partly because we tend to focus on the buzzy bits, the interesting bits, the things that can really help with the immersion in the classroom and getting the kids engaged in a new and effective way. But that's not to say that there aren't some specific things we might have to check out when it comes to the drawing tools. Tapping a pen, writing with a pen, writing with multiple points on a pen. We've discussed this in some way with our how-tos. There are videos within the playlist on Tango Tasters that show you how to use the drawing tools. But exactly how you use them can sometimes be a bit confusing, because it seems like what we're doing is just writing on a whiteboard in that sense, but what we're really trying to do is annotate. Now, I know in the last video we looked specifically at, if I go to desktop resources and some of my example sessions again, we worked through an analysis point of this. We worked through this document just to show off how you can almost tip-X areas out. Tango, as I'm saying, is less about writing and more about annotating. What I mean by that is tapping this up here will activate one of the drawing tools, and you can highlight. You can highlight in different colours, say, if you wanted to, different line sizes if you wanted to, and that will stick on that page in that size in that way. What you can also do, I go a bit bigger so you can see this particular sentence, like in conclusion. I'm going to tap the pen so it turns on for annotation, but I want to go to this one. This is the highlight button. If I choose a pen that kind of represents, or pen colour, sorry, that represents what you might expect highlight to be, such as a yellow, what I can do is not just highlight, but I can rub over things, and the more I rub over things, the more specific that'll stand out. So it could be that you want to annotate or highlight like you would in a book. We can take bits of it, such as this entire section, colour all this in, and the owner's up, da 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 da. Going darker with it might give the impression of importance. Change the colour maybe to add something else, and it'll blend through, so you can still see the words underneath, but you can see the importance or the section of it. It might be that you're looking at a sentence that's broken down into subject verbs or personal pronouns or anything like that. It's a good way to not only just write, but also show it off in a way that helps revision, let's say. Other pens, we've got the fountain pen. We have a little colour pen that looks a little bit like a paintbrush and gives, to some extent, a bit of a sort of aerosol feel to it as well. All these things can be used to create a more vibrant document when it comes to revision. But it's up to you how you use it. I mean, I tend to like using the wraparounds along with a highlighter, but it might be that you like to use a dotted line to sort of highlight something underneath. That's way too big. You go down there. You might be that you use it like this to create something. It's entirely up to you. Give it a crack, see how it works for you, and let us know.